I am so excited to be speaking to you today as a huge BMF fan. Listen, well, just a funny story just to get started. So my daughter, I talked to her on the phone earlier and I said, "Hey, I gotta go because I got an interview today." And she said, "With who?" And I said, "With K-9 from BMF." She was like, "Mommy, be careful." I said, "Baby, I'm talking to the actor." She's like, be careful, be careful. So that is just a testament to like how much you are literally killing this role, no pun intended. So in season one, we got a little small, quick little taste of K-9. And then he left and he went away. So I was like, okay. But then in season two, you came back full throttle. What has that experience been for you? Like in the beginning, did you know in season one that you would have such a huge impact on season two? Did you even know you were coming back?
No, actually, I didn't know when I originally got the audition, it said potentially recurring. So I was like, okay, let me do my thing. And once I booked it and I filmed it, I ain't gonna lie. Even though I got the job, I was a little still disappointed. I'm like, man, I'm only on, this one scene. I'm here for a week.
Yeah.
Filming. And so I spoke with Randy and I was like, bro, thank you for giving me the opportunity. I hope we could work together again. And Randy be having a poker face. Randy is the executive.
Huggins, yeah.
Right. Yeah, the executive producer, the creator, and everything. So he was like, I got you. He always has a poker face. So I'm thinking, I'll probably whatever. I don't know what's gonna happen with this character. And then I just get the call randomly, and they was like, they want to bring you back for season. I said, word.
Let's
So
go.
I was excited. And I didn't know the magnitude. So I'm thinking, all right, coming back recurring. I just don't know where it was going. And then once I saw the script, I was like, oh, this is different. This is different because I felt the energy once I walked from season one, walking into the studio where, people walking by you, man, they even say hi to you, right? Season two is different. I walk in, they're like, uh-oh, K-9 is here. That's literally what my producer said as soon as I walked in. And I was like, okay, what's going on? What's going on?
That's good.
And I see the script when me and Meech had to rehearse together. And I was like, oh.
Now you know.
Now I know what's going on. And yeah, it was, and I think this was the most prepared I ever been for a role because I just knew it was a lot at stake. I knew it was going to, this show is very popular.
Yes.
If I don't do my thing, it's over. Your career is done. You get this opportunity. It's 50 Cent, right?
Right.
50 Cent starts. It's the BMF story that BMF was so popular, back in the 2000s. So I knew I had to prepare the best I could. And that's what made me get my coaching. And we started just diving in.
Okay.
Yeah, it was amazing feeling.
Yeah. It's so funny because when you mentioned how when you came in season one, it was just like, oh yeah, that guy is here. Like you're over here, buddy. It's almost like a first day on the job when you're a temp. Nobody cares to know your name, right?
Exactly.
But when you come back as a full-time employee with benefits, they treat you a little different, right?
A little different, right. And it ain't about the money, but it's anything outside of that.
Absolutely. So you talked about preparing for this role with your coach and all of that. Much like myself, I don't know if you did, but this BMF story has captivated me for years. I interviewed McCole a little while back. That's my boo. That's my heart. And I told her, I said, girl, I went down the rabbit hole of BMF. I was like, I wish I was at the party with the giraffes and the elephants. And
right.
BMF is larger than life. I still remember like the billboard when you came into Atlanta. Like BMF owned this city for a minute, Yeah. So when I initially started watching the season, I didn't realize, and I guess that's on me, that it was going to be a progression because I came in the first episode looking for the giraffes. I was like, where are the giraffes?
right.
But
somebody that might be coming, right?
For season three, I'm buckled up. Season three is already greenlit, as 50 would say, right?
Right.
Greenlit gang. So for you preparing for this role, I know you're not new to acting. Your credits are out here. Okay.
Thank you.
But I want to ask you, when you play the role of someone who actually existed, is there a different type of pressure on you? Because now not only are you coming into this role, and we're like, oh, okay, most of us are being introduced to K-9, but you know that there is a community of people who
Right.
knew Dog and really knew, the real Lawrence.
Right.
And so now is there an added pressure of portraying someone who actually existed?
For me, you know what? I didn't feel that pressure at all. The pressure I just felt was to keep it consistent, making sure I had the Kobe mentality, right? The Mamba mentality.
Yes.
What I do from day one, then they continue to do it, and don't go off the rails. Just keep going and keep applying pressure. I'm applying the pressure.
Yes, you are.
I'm on set. Like, I'm letting y'all know I'm here, and that's what the mentality that I had. And the reason I knew I was in sync was from day one. Was as soon so when I met Roland, right? Roland was one of Meech boys. He said, "Man, when I met as soon as he found out I was playing K-9, he looked at me and was like, yo, I was scared of that dude." That's what he said. Like, so you could see he was like,
yeah,
that was not a dude to play with. So he was like, when he saw him, he met him in the gym. He said, K-9 was like, yo, how many bricks you got? 2 bricks? How many bricks you got? 5 bricks? He said, any one of y'all bring my money on time, I'm killing all 5 of y'all. So it's 5 people, right? My very first day on set, and he tells me this story 2-3 months in when I'm in Detroit. My very first day, I walk into the gym. I have no lines in the scene. This is when they establish me, right? I'm establishing a shot where they see me in the gym with the crowd or whatever, the players. I walk up to these 5 dudes. I don't know them from nowhere. I don't introduce myself. They was on the other team. I said, anyone of y'all 5, blank, 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 hit this last shot, I'm killing all 5 of y'all. And I walked away to go get mic'd. When he told me that story, me and my coach and all of them was there at the same time. I was like, oh, I was in sync with this dude from day one. Wow. How would that same exact story happen when I walk on set the very first day? So that's how I knew I was plugged in from day one. My last name is Lawrence. His first name is Lawrence. His brother even gave me that blessing when I was in episode season 1. He was like, you're a Lawrence, so I know you're gonna do my dad justice. So from day one, the family was giving me the vote of confidence to play K-9 Lawrence.
Absolutely. Okay, so just a few things. Yeah. You have forever ruined the Cinderella story for me, like forever and ever. Cinderella will never be the same. I'm trying to read the story to my grandbaby, and I'm like, it just don't hit the same no more. So forgive me if I reference you and say you as your character K-9, but I'm pretty sure you're used to that by now. But you have forever ruined that little story for me. Yes.
Right.
But with you playing such a callous, cold-hearted, bro, you shot your mama. Like, for you to play such a heavy, just cold-hearted role, do you have to decompress afterwards? So when you come off set and somebody's like, Ray, you be like, if y'all don't have my fries at Chick-fil-A,
right.
If I go to the car and come back, I'm laying down everybody in here and taking extra lemonade. So do you have to go through a process of decompression after portraying K-9?
Nah, and you're talking about on a daily basis while I was filming.
Yeah. No, just from set and
I was able to jump right out of it and have fun like we were having right now. And people were like, how are you able to do that? But right before I get into the scene, I would sit down. Let's say I'm sitting out here and I'll just take in what's going on, in the area and just, sink into the character. And then once camera's done, boom. I've had times though that yes, after we finish filming maybe for the day or something, and I'm in the streets and something happened.
Got energy
came out. The energy was there, right? Filming for 5 months, but normally I can just dive right out the character easily. And sometimes, and I tell people you learn from a lot of these characters that you play, and sometimes it could go on for the rest of your life. Something from it. I'm not saying everything for the character, but you can take something from the character. These characters that you play, because you embody these characters for some time, right? Because sometimes people say you take on souls and stuff like that. So but for the most part, I'm able to dive in and dive out of the character.
Okay, well, you are convincing, because if I saw you on the street, I wouldn't. Well, after speaking to you now, and it's so funny just to talk to you and see just how pleasant and welcoming and warm you are. But again, it's just a testament to what a amazing actor you are and how well you have honed your craft. The season finale, season 2 finale is coming up on Friday, but I like to say Thursday night at the stroke of midnight. Into Friday morning.
Yes.
What do you typically do when new episodes drop? Like, are you in the midnight crowd? Do you sleep real good, get up early in the morning and hop in? Like, what is your routine or ritual for a BMF Friday?
So BMF Friday, I'm trying to watch it with everybody else and tweet as a fan. So I'm tweeting as Rayan versus as K-9. So I'm tweeting as Rayan, like, K-9's doing this, K-9's crazy. Oh man, Lucille, what? Yo, she about to go in on Mabel. Okay, so I'm tweeting as a fan. I'm tweeting as a fan at the same time. So I've never tweeted as K-9, but as myself, I'm tweeting as a fan because I'm a fan of the show, fan of the story. So yes, I'm able to, step out of it and just tweet as myself.
It's funny. BMF is like one of my most favorite shows in the sense of not only is it entertaining to watch, but it is just a fun show, period. Because like you, I hop into tweets. And every week I compile a list of the 21 most accurate tweets about every episode.
Yes.
And when I tell you those tweets are just as entertaining as the episode. So I always wonder for someone who is actually in the show and on the show, when you read those tweets, like, how much you enjoy them, how much they impact you. But I just wanted to bring a few tweets to your attention. Just the consensus from the fans.
Okay.
They are convinced that you are not going to snitch.
Okay. Yeah.
And they also are convinced that you are the one cast member on BMF in your role of K-9 that can take out Lamar. Would you agree?
Would I agree that I'm not going to snitch? That's what you're asking?
Oh yeah. So let's chat. Let's chat.
Let's chat.
Well, no, because I don't want to ruin anything. So let's not do that. Let's not do that. Let's not do that.
Well, I ain't snitching right now.
Okay, true. Life imitating art imitating life.
Yeah.
All right. So listen, going into the season finale, K-9 is kind of down bad, Rayan. K-9 kind of down bad. Look, he in the belly of the beast. Meech and Terry then stole the Colombian Connect. K-9 owes the Connect $20 million. So until that gets settled, I don't even think he can rely on the Connect to come through and help in any way, shape, or form. And then I saw a very unsettling picture of Detective Bryant sitting at a table interrogating K-9. And now, while I have full faith in K-9, it made me a little nervous seeing Detective Bryant sitting there with him. So my prayer and my hope for you, Rayan Lawrence, is that the K-9 legacy continues into season 3. So I'm not going to put you in a position to mess up any of that, okay? But just blink twice. Just blink twice.
That's hilarious.
If we are going to see, what can you tell us? What can you tell us about this finale on Friday? Like, should I start drinking on Thursday night to get my nerves together, get myself prepared? Like, what we doing? What we doing?
It's gonna be exciting. I can say that. It's definitely gonna be heart pounding. Every which you saw the trailer.
Yeah.
That trailer's fire. And then we got Eve. My guy Eve is directing it, and it's an explosive trailer. So this episode is gonna be dope. It's gonna be really good. It's gonna be really fun.
Are you sad to see the season come to an end? I know I am.
Yeah. You know what? I am because it seemed like it just went so fast.
It did, didn't it? Okay, so it wasn't just me.
Nah.
Okay.
It just really felt like it went fast. I'm thinking, the episodes that I wasn't in, I'm like, that's gonna be a long time, like 3 weeks until I'm back, or 2 weeks, and then it's right there. You're like, oh, that was that quick. Yeah, so it's definitely sad to see it finish, but
season 3,
coming, right?
Season 3.
You hear the rumors that the filming has started, so it's gonna be another excitement for the fans.
Mm-hmm. And blink twice if you've been filming too.
I see you
Blink
trying to
twice
get
if you've been
I,
filming too.
I see
Fix
you
your
trying to get
chains,
me.
just for me a little bit. But no, just congratulations to you. Just so many great things are happening for you on screen, off screen. It's just such a pleasure for me to have the opportunity to actually talk to you after watching you and just see the softer side of you, as opposed to what I get every week. But it was funny. I was sitting here and I was like, can I relate to K-9 in any way, shape, or form? And I wanted to share with you that I found a common ground with K-9. My idea of having fun is making money.
There you go.
There it is. So I was
there you
like,
go.
oh, so maybe I got a little dog in me too.
Then you got a dog in you. You got to get
a little dog in me.
and you got to think about creative ways to get your money.
Absolutely. None of that will have me sitting in front of Detective Bryant, but just, creative nonetheless.
Creative nonetheless.
Yes.
Legal creative ways.
Yes. So outside of BMF, do you have any projects that you would like to talk about or anything coming up? I know you're doing a lot of hosting, and I was like, when is he coming to Atlanta? But then I was like, do I want to be in the club with K-9? I don't know.
Right. Right.
I don't know.
I did a decent amount in Atlanta already. I'm going to be doing DC this Saturday, but in terms of project that I'm working on, I do have a movie coming out called First Comes Love, Then Comes the Murder. So I got that one coming out on TV1. That should be out. It's a thriller. So that's coming out, I believe, June, July, between May and July, I want to say.
Okay.
I'm excited about that one because my mom is big on thrillers, and
me too.
I think you like that. I think
I love bang bang, shoot 'em up, murder, drug dealing, slinging and killing.
Yeah,
I love a good thriller too, and I don't know where it comes from because I'm just such an angel. I don't know.
Yeah, it keeps your heart racing, like, what's gonna happen next? So I think that's gonna be exciting. I just signed on to a project that I'm going to start filming soon in Atlanta.
Okay.
So I'll be filming that soon. And then I got a couple other projects that should be coming out sometime this year. I just don't know when. So I'm not going to say the name because they come out 2 years from now. I'm like, man, you told me about this 2 years ago, right?
Yeah.
So, and I got a lot of offers. I've been getting a lot of offers in.
Good.
I'm looking through the offers now to see which ones I want to secure, which ones I want to do. A lot of roles similar to K-9, because his character's out. A lot of similar. To be honest with you, I don't really want to play too much of the K-9 role. I'd rather dive into different characters. So I'm always open to playing different characters just to have a challenge.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's what I have going on right now.
Well, I just want to go ahead and extend an early invite for you to always come back and talk to me about whatever projects you have going on. It's been such a pleasure speaking to you, and I'm just so excited for everything that's going on for you, everything that is to come. Now listen, Blink season 3. Blink. I'm just so excited. So we are
K-9 don't blink.
True. Before I let you go, we are Ice Cream Conversations. So I love to ask, the people that I have the opportunity to have a convo with, what your favorite flavor of ice cream is. So if you could tell me, I would really love to know that.
Listen, my favorite, I got 2, but it's kind of 1A and 1B.
Okay, let's go.
Butter pecan or pecan? How you say it?
Okay, so listen, wait. I got to stop you right there.
Yes,
I did an interview with someone. Actually, it was Brandy Evans from P Valley.
Oh yeah, Brandy's dope.
And she literally popped up. She had a bowl of ice cream on the side, and she was hiding it during the interview, right? So when I said, "What's your favorite flavor ice cream?" She was like, "Girl," and she pulled it up. So I'm from Jersey, but I'm in Atlanta. So I always find myself at a crossroad of if I should tell somebody butter pecan or butter pecan, because I don't want to sound like I'm not cultured.
Exactly. So you like,
and you did the same thing. I love it. I love it.
And chocolate chip, but I rather the Oreo.
Okay.
Ice cream. But you get chocolate chip. You can, chocolate chip is still good too. Mm-hmm. But you get the Oreo type, you win it. Mm-hmm. That's what I was gonna say too. Because where our ice cream at, I should have had my bowl here. It's my fault.
It's okay. It's okay. Next time, I got to
make sure the bowl is here ready.
Next time.
Butter, pecan or pecan.
Okay, let's make a decision. Which way we gonna go going forward?
I've been saying forever. I've been saying butter pecan. That's what I said.
Now that's the New York in you with the pecan. Like I'm butter pecan. Like I'm South Jersey. Like we butter pecan.
Butter pecan. Like you would sound like you're from Brooklyn right there.
Yeah, like you all giving me the Brooklyn and you like, oh, butter pecan.
Yeah, my bad.
It's butter pecan.
Yeah, I was kind of soft. All right, butter pecan.
Okay, now
that's what K-9 would have said.
Butter pecan. Okay.
He would have said it like that.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you so much, Rayan. It has been such a pleasure talking to you. I love interviews where I can laugh and just have a good time. And you have been all of those things and more. But thank you again. And I look forward to
watch party tomorrow night. The Twitter watch party, BMF cast. We gonna be tweeting.
Oh, it's going down.
It's going down. It's party, tweet party.
Now, if I send you via DM on either Instagram or Twitter some eyes, that's me blinking for season 3. Like I know. I know. I can tell. I know.
Right, you can know what's going on. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. But thank you so much. It was great talking to you.
It was great talking to you too. Thank you for having me.
All right. Enjoy the rest of your day.
You too. Take care. I'm gonna go get some ice cream now.
Yes. Butter pecan.
Butter pecan.
Because you can.
Because I can.
You want to do.
I can get that butter pecan.
You can get the season 3.
There we go. Right? I appreciate you.
All right. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much. All right. Take care. Bye.
Bye.